Aloha! Welcome to Chappy's Tiki Bar. We got a great episode today. Mookie and I are going to have Appies with Chappy by the lake. That's Lake Okanagan. First up, we're going to do a drink. This is called a Zaza. So just building it over ice. And we're going to go 3/4 ounces of gin. And then 1 1/2 ounces of Dubonnet. Gotta find the Dubonnet, Mookie. Oh, here it is. I thought the Dubonnet got up and Duba went. All right, so that was 1 1/2 ounces of Dubonnet. Well, I'm glad you asked, Mookie. A Dubonnet is an aperitif, and in 1846, Sir Joseph Dubonnet, a Parisian wine merchant and chemist, created the Dubonnet Rouge aperitif. His proprietary blend became a popular medicinal aperitif throughout the world. Isn't that fascinating, Mookie? So we're back to the Zaza. We got 3/4 ounce of gin, 1 1/2 ounces of Dubonnet, and a dash of orange bitters. And that, my friends, is a Zaza. Now we're gonna Zaza out to Lake Okanagan for Appies with Chappy by the lake. Check it out. Welcome to Appies with Chappy by the lake. For appetizer today, I just got some chicken wings that I did in the hot air fryer. I like them naked. So we need a drink to go with that. Today we're gonna make a Coronation Cocktail. This is a martini style drink. Now I actually found 3 Coronation Cocktail recipes. So I'll start with the 2 that I'm not gonna do. And they're both in Harry Craddock's book, the Savoy Cocktail book. Came out in the 1930s. And it says, high society in the 1930s was concerned with supreme gentility and extraordinary fun. When the Savoy Cocktail book was published, it not only helped to enrich the style of the times, it became part of it. Over 80 years later, the Savoy continues to evoke a world of elegance and style. This updated edition features 750 original recipes, as well as a new introduction and recipes from the Savoy. And of course, the Savoy was one of the first luxury hotels in the world. It opened in 1889 in London, England. Harry Craddock was a barman in the US, and he went over during Prohibition, and he became world renowned. So in the Savoy Cocktail book, there's 2 Coronation Cocktail recipes. The first one, it just says Coronation Cocktail number 1 is 1/2 ounce of sherry, 1/2 ounce of fresh vermouth, a dash of maraschino, and 2 dashes of orange bitters. Coronation Cocktail number 2, really different. It says a dash of peppermint, a dash of peach bitters, 3 dashes of curacao, and 2/3 part brandy. And shake well and strain into a cocktail glass. All right, but I really wanted to do a Coronation Cocktail with Dubonnet because I have Dubonnet. So apparently the Coronation Cocktail was created in 1902 for the coronation of King Edward VII. And then as far as Dubonnet goes, Dubonnet and gin was actually Queen Elizabeth's favorite drink. Her mother actually drank one part Dubonnet, 1 part gin, and then her Majesty preferred 2 parts Dubonnet to 1 part gin. But it's obviously very popular in England because of the royals. So Dubonnet is actually a wine-based French aperitif made from a blend of fortified wine, infused with herbs and spices, including black currant and black tea. So it's very flavorful. I wanted to get it just because I heard it was the Queen's favorite drink. So the actual Coronation Cocktail recipe that I'm going with, I'm getting from my Bartender's Guide, written by John K. Waters. And this is actually a martini style drink. The recipe is 3/4 ounces of dry vermouth, 3/4 ounces of gin, and 3/4 ounces of Dubonnet. All right, so I got my martini glass, nice and chilled, and we're just gonna shake it in my shaker. All right, so Coronation Cocktail. We'll go 3/4 ounce of gin, and that's London Dry, and 3/4 ounce of dry vermouth, and 3/4 ounce of Dubonnet. So 3/4 ounce, 3/4 ounce, and 3/4 ounce. Easy to remember. And if you're just doing ratios, you can do an ounce of each ingredient and it'll still taste the same. And I'm just going to strain that into my chilled martini glass. BC Blueberries today. They're starting to get in season as a garnish. And that, my friends, is a Coronation Cocktail Martini to go with my chicken wings. And that concludes another episode of Chappy's Tiki Bar. Make sure you hit that notification bell. This is Chappy on behalf of Mookie saying, life is hard, that's just the way it goes, but sometimes it goes the other way. See you next time on Chappy's Tiki Bar.